welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi. I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini, and see what's going on with you for the next 48. We're going to use the Moonology spread for this reading, guys. Since we are, it's Moon Sign Monday when we're coming up on a new moon and Aquarian energy next week. And what you'll start seeing in Gemini, what this means for you, all of this energy that's happening in this next season, which is Aquarius season, it's going to be happening in like your 10th house, right? And what does your 10th house represent? It represents as Capricorn energy, number one, as Saturn energy is number one. But it also represents how you're going to delegate, how you're going to get along, how are you going to show up in the collective, right? And it's also going to go by your moral compass. You know, as I was coming into your reading, and I was like, man, I got to shake this, because unfortunately, fortunately for whoever wants to say it, but unfortunately, in my energy, I was like, oh, I got to shake that Donald Trump energy off because he does hold Gemini energy. I was like, ugh, I don't want to pick up on nothing like that today because it was there. So we're going to try not to pick up on any of that energy here. Also, if you're new to my channel, I break the Gemini next 40F readings by decan. The first decan, they all go by your date of birth. It's really deeper than that, but I'm just going to give you a high level understanding of what I'm talking about. We're going May 1st to May 31st is the first decan of Gemini. Second decan is June 1st to June 10th. Third decan is June 11th to June 21st. Get ready for misunderstandings, but clarity on your part with misunderstandings from other people. Get ready of the audacity meters being at an all-time high, meaning why does Gemini have the audacity to say, do, and be that? Get ready for all of that in this next season of Aquarius energy. All right. Great God in Heaven, please allow me to tap into the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Geminis as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone started off this week. I hope you had a day off. Shit. Keep it a stizzack. Okay, you guys have third quarter moon in the reverse. Adjustments are required. So whatever you're doing, they don't want you to adjust what you're doing. Exactly, because then you have hold your vision. Confidence is the key to success. All right, so it's time to release negativity. So first, speaking of Gemini, what's coming up here in this energy of Moon Sign Monday going into this next new moon phase for you is that they want you to stick to the plan of what you are doing. However, they want you to make sure that you're confident in the decisions that you're making. Remember, we talked about your 10th house, that Saturn energy, and what your final decisions are. If you make a decision, stick to it. Stick to it. Some of you have a North Node or a heavy Taurus placement, but be mindful of operating out of a Scorpionic energy when Pluto moves into Aquarius later on this week. But sometimes Scorpionic energy, every planet has a positive and negative. So is every zodiac. The zodiacs are connected to the planets because of the constellation. That's how they connect. So anyway, be mindful of the Scorpionic energy, you pulling from it in a negative sense, meaning changing your mind of what you've already decided in the next 40 days. Okay, they want you to stand halt. Some of y'all need to stand on business on what you decided to do. This change you decided to make, and don't waver on it because adjustments are required are in the reverse. So you already have a plan. It's like, don't plan. Some of you do not need, do as you so please. Do as you so please. But your plan A is going to work out because you have fixed mood, hold your vision, release negativity. Make sure you're releasing the naysayers here or asking too many opinions of others. Stop asking so many opinions of others because you're going to change your mind. And you'll be like, oh man, then you feel stuck again on something you've already decided. So be mindful of that. Let's see what's going on with this second decan of Gemini. This is June 1st to June 10th. What's going on with the second decan of Gemini? Y'all need to make sure you're getting rest, man. Somebody need to check. I don't know how you're going to check this, or how am I going to tell you. There's something about you doing a number 2. You need to check your bowels. Actually, I don't want to say push your bowels or motivate your motivate your bowel. Somebody needs a number 2. You need to do a bowel movement, and you need to make sure that it's your regular, or up your regularity in some type of way. More fiber. Conclusions are within reach. Nothing yet is set in stone. Okay, we know we have that first solar eclipse that's coming up in March, right? First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. Have faith in your dreams. So for you, second decan in Gemini, this is all about your belief system, and this is all about, do you truly believe in yourself, and are you able to be flexible in this new season? So yours is totally different from the first decan in Gemini. Yours is going to require flexibility and adjustment of the times. That's what I heard, an adjustment of the time. Remember, we're going into Aquarius season, which is in a heavy energy of Aquarius from like now to the 29th. There, Uranus is moving in, which is Aquarian, ruler of Aquarius, moving and shaking until like the 29th. And will stay moving and shaking until 2026, like for real. But we're going to be in the age of Aquarius for the next 30 years anyways. But some of you need to understand that flexibility is going to be required for you in this next season, especially within this next week. All right? We're in a waning moon. So when the moon goes to the new moon and it starts waxing, that momentum picks up. That's when they want you, because there's something here where I'm going to see what unexpected is happening, that you're going to have to remain open and flexible because you don't see it coming. So let me see if I can get you a situation of what this is happening. I'm getting called for the situation. That situation is something you don't see coming. Will arise. Hey, what's the situation? But you're going to have to remain flexible, man. What's the situation for the second decan Gemini? You don't see this because the eclipse. Ooh. Archangel Michael came out. You're protected in this, though. Some of y'all need to watch yourself when you're going out at night. Watch your surroundings when you're traveling out at night. Especially if you're by yourself and you're carrying a lot of bags. Some of y'all be sneaking out to go see somebody. Or somebody sneaking around your house. You're not even seeing this coming. Lockbox. If you got a lockbox on your house or something, you have children, you need to change it. You don't, there's gossip coming around. You need to remain flexible in how you approach pretending, and how you respond to this gossip, and what you allow people to know about you, especially if you have children, or if you're a childlike person, like you're very happy-go-lucky. You need to be mindful and be more flexible, like on how. So this is giving y'all, so it's like, read the room better. Because it's not saying you cannot be talkative, you can't be sociable, but be mindful what you say in certain rooms. Be mindful of like the dream, because your dreams, be mindful of your goals, telling them where you're at. Some of you are going to like a nightlife networking event or something like that. It could be with like a partner or something like that. And it's like, oh man, I met somebody new. This person, don't tell them anything too soon. Others of you need to watch yourself when you're going out at night, especially if you have children. If you have a lockbox on your house, you change the code. Somebody knows your code. Your code has something to do with your kid. Especially you got 2 girls or something like that. You got 2 girls, somebody knows the code to your house. You need to change it. Because it's the youngest girl's birthday. I just put that out. That's what you're, I hope they're not cross-watching, not watching. I hope they're not looking for clues, but that's what it is. And if it's not a girl, it's whoever, it's your youngest child's birthday, is your lock code. And you need to change it. Change it to something that nobody would know about you, to a date that no one knows but you. Don't even make it a date. Make it a random number that you can remember. That's a heavy energy on that. Somebody could be watching you right now. You going on a trip. especially if you're going on a trip to Vegas in the spring. Some of you going on a trip to Vegas in the spring with a group of your friends. Don't tell your friends, like, keep it real lighthearted. Let them tell their business. Don't tell your business. Okay? That's what I got from you guys. I'll see what I could pick up from that. Alright, let's move to the third decan of Gemini. Somebody's going to Vegas in the spring. Vegas, baby. Yeah. Or you're watching The Hangover or something like that. Vegas, baby. Vegas. Or that episode of Girlfriends when they're talking about going to Vegas. So let's go to Vegas, baby. And the guy thinks, and Joan thinks that she's going to get proposed to, and then she doesn't. Something like that. Something about children. Vegas, children, key codes. What about the third decan of Gemini? What's going on with the third decan of Gemini, June 11th to June 21st? Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Your commitment is being tested. Expect powerful change, okay. A new start is coming, new moon, so your energy is right here. And so you know you guys are sub-ruled by Aquarian energy anyway, so this is something happening around this full moon. New moon, excuse me, I always get it mixed up. The new moon that's coming on the 29th. Last season, I was talking about, what was I talking about? A full moon in Capricorn, it's a full moon in Cancer. I was talking about that for days, too. Just loud and saying the wrong thing. The energy was there, but I was loud and saying the wrong. Anyways, so, before I go on a tangent and come back to you guys. So, June 29th. Oh, well, no, I didn't mean to say June 29th. I meant to say January 29th. But maybe June 29th is significant, or you're dealing with the Cancer. But what's coming out for you is that expected power of your commitment is being tested. So you guys have something, an offer coming to you, and it's going to be up to you whether you accept it or not, and whether you read the fine print, because you need to read the fine print, or you need to ask as many, almost cut, you need to ask as many questions as possible when this offer comes to you, because something not right with it. It's not right. Why? Let's see why. Knight of Pentacles, title card, the moon, 9-1. Somebody trying to rush your plan. 3 of Pentacles, the Magician, the Sun. Something that you say you're going to take your time with. So let's just say this could be as small as like making payments on something. So let's just say you're like, man, I said I was going to pay a card. You say you got a card. You own like $5,000 on your card. You get your income tax or something. It's $5,550. You said instead of you paying that whole $5,000 on your income tax, what you're going to do, you're going to break it up into $1,000, because this is somebody's plan. You're going to break it up $1,000 a month, because you know every month you can recoup that $1,000 right on back, so it's like you never really spent that income tax. Someone is going to try to come to you and convince you to do otherwise. Here's the thing. It's actually going to sound like a good idea. It's going to sound like a good idea because it is going to relieve you of the stress faster. However, it changes the plan that you had, and then it rushes you into something else, maybe a new car that you weren't even trying to get, that you were just going to fix with the car you already had, because it's a temporary relief, but then it's a major setback still, and then you end up back in the place of paying a car note anyway. It's something, somebody got something going on like that. Stick to the plan that you had. Even though you feel like, oh man, this is going to be slow, but if I do what they said, it's going to feel better right away, but in the long run, you just screwed yourself. You see what I mean? It's something like here. But you do have a new start. You have a new start coming, possibly in regards to your time, your worry, or financial freedom, if you play your cards right and do your money right how you said you was going to do it. Right? Because you done been through this before. That was just an example, but it's something like that that's happening for somebody. All right? At this point of the reading, Gemini, I want you guys to participate in this breathing method with me. It's called the 4-7-8 method. And what it is, as you're doing that, I want you to think of a question that you want answered. We're going to answer it with the angel answer cards. What you want to do is take a deep breath in through your nose to the count of 4. Hold it to the count of 7. And then release it through your mouth to the count of 8. All right? And we're going to get your question answered for you. What is the question the answer to the collective? Gemini collective's question. What's the answer to their question? Ooh, somebody back of your head. Is this pressure? Somebody got pressure on the back of their head? What is that? Either you sleeping wrong. You sleeping wrong? You need to get some new pillows. Somebody needs to get those pillows that go like between your neck and your head. You got pressure in the back of your head. That's somebody. There's something. What? Cheese and rice. My goodness. Questions much? All right. You guys got there's something better. Then you got the situation will improve. Ooh, I hope that's for me. You got recovery. And I hope that's for my brother. You got trust. Then you have get more information. Okay? Some of y'all need to have more trust in your prayers, man. Have more faith in what you put out there. Some of y'all prayers was way stronger than what you give yourself credit for. You need to really have faith in it. I'm saying it out loud for myself and for you. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.